Pathway to Excellence is an American programme that helps leaders to create the very best practice environments for nurses, midwives, AHPs and other clinical colleagues to practice in so that patients ultimately get the very best care. We'll be doing this across all of our sites, so across Newark, Kingsmill and Mansfield Community Hospital, and we'll be learning from colleagues at Nottingham University Hospitals who were designated last year.
Sherwood Forest are working on this just because, as we know nationally, it's a struggle now to get nurses and midwives. There's a national shortage. So the more you do for your nurses, especially empowering them and giving them an opportunity to have a voice, the more they'd like to come to Sherwood Forest. So we've gone down Pathway to Excellence, firstly, just to make sure the care and quality we give to the patients is excellent. That's the first thing. The second thing is so that we attract newly qualified nurses, so they see Sherwood as a place to work, a place to grow, and a place to be supported and stay. So Pathway to Excellence is one of those models that can assure us that we'll be able to recruit, retain, and educate our teams.
So the accreditation is made up of 6 pillars that are shared governance, leadership, quality, safety, well-being and professional development. And in each of those pillars there are a number of standards that we need to meet. We've got leads identified to lead each of those pillars, and they will identify evidence where we meet the standards. There's so much good work going on at Sherwood already that actually we don't need to do very much to meet the standards because of everything that's already happening. But what we are asking is from colleagues across the organisation to share evidence with us around those standards so that we can present the best portfolio of evidence to the credentialing centre, and we'll submit that evidence to them. They have about 6 weeks to review the evidence, and if they're happy with our submission, they then go on to survey our teams, and what we need is for our teams to complete that survey and to answer honestly in terms of whether they think we meet those standards.
A really key part of the Pathway to Excellence programme is ensuring that we are communicating with our nursing, midwifery and AHP colleagues at all stages of the process. The reason behind this is that we need to engage with people, we need to inform them, and we need to empower them to feel that they can get involved. We encourage everybody across the Trust to get involved. It might be that something that you do on a day-to-day basis might seem insignificant, but actually can have a really big impact if that is shared across the Trust.
So far we have got arranged visits into clinical areas. The chief nurse has started doing what are called twilight visits, which are from 6 to 11 once a month. But within the Pathway to Excellence team, we'll be doing planned visits and sometimes impromptu visits into clinical areas to just hear where they are.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the accreditation is very nursing centred, but there's absolutely nothing in there that we shouldn't be doing for all colleagues at Sherwood. So although the credentialing centre is nursing focused, we plan to include all clinical colleagues at Sherwood within this. So we would welcome involvement from any profession across the organisation.